hotspot or local Wi-Fi?
I'm just I couldn't get it to work with the Wi-Fi, so I just went to my just the service.
Hey.
You in?
I was going early.
God, real early.
I just ran.
What's that? 17 minutes. And they do the periods in between every two.
All right, we're good?
Huh?
We're live?
Yep.
All right. Good afternoon, Eagan hockey fans, and welcome to the PWAA matchup against Rochester here. First game of the Grand Rapids tournament. Game got going quite a bit early, so apologize for the delay in audio, but 0-0, 14:40 to go. First period. Eagan back behind their net, Thomas up to Hittner on the left wing. Puck comes out to center. Vobel's there. Forward line. Vobel at center. Hittner on left. Todd on right wing. Duth and Thomas back on D. Thomas back behind the net. He'll carry it out. Rochester shoots it right back in, and that's offsides. Supposed to be a 4:20 start, wasn't it?
4:20.
Okay. So yeah, they started definitely 15, 20 minutes early here. So we're getting caught up. Late arriving crowd, as most of the families were at the Grand Rapids VFW, checking out the offerings. Rochester into the Eagan zone. Back behind Eddie. Here comes Todd. Try to get it out. Joyce. Back behind the net. And Hittner shoots it out to center. And that'll be icing. Oh, they wave it off the very last second. Vobel battling down below. Todd also steps in. Vobel back to the point for Ross. Ross, low, hard shot. Good work by him to keep that low. Saved by the goalie, and it comes out to center for Rochester. Joyce rides his man right into the boards, and he goes down. Good work by Cullen. Shot. Eddie makes the save, and he'll cover the rebound. D-zone face-off to Eddie's left. Eagan had it for a second, and it's dumped down by Rochester. Duth up to Umlin. Umlin has CJ streaking, tries to get it to him just a little far, and that'll go all the way down for icing. Hansen in on the face-off. Rochester controls, shot wide to Eddie. Thomas reverses back to Duth. Duth up to Umlin, nice pass. And the outlet's just picked off. Johnson has it here at center, he'll go back to Thomas. Thomas, good hard pass just behind Hansen, and that'll go all the way down for icing. So coaches on the bench, Razin and Randall and Pecor. Fiedler on camera. What a guy. What a guy. This kid's hurt and he's still up here filming. Here comes Vogel. Charlie down the right wing. Tries to get around a guy, gets knocked off the puck. Charlie intercepts it, goes over to Gus. Gus on his backhand, gets it to his forehand. Shot gets tipped. And that gets shot all the way down, but it'll be short of icing. Ross, good reversal. Can't get it out of the zone. Rochester back to the point. Hittner there, gets it up to Vogel. Vogel's got Gus with him. Vogel, left wing. Shot, goal. Boy, that goalie gave the wrong guy too much space. We saw that develop right in front of us, and Vogel buries it. Eagan up 1-0.
Way to go, Eagan!
That's easy. That's easy for Charlie. That was a nice shot and goal by number 8. Hansen, Johnson, and Todd on this forward line. Here's CJ up on the left wing. Gets knocked off his stick. Still deep in the Eagan zone, and here comes Thomas. Thomas has Hansen with him on the right. Thomas tries to beat his man. He'll get sent into the boards. Hansen right out in front. Oh, Todd had a great chance, but it just went wide. Todd still there. Thomas there as well. Digging away, and it's in, but the whistle blew. Whistle definitely blew before it went in.
Gavin's having a few words.
Or at least it seemed that way up here. The celebration was after the whistle from what I saw.
Let's go, buddy!
Offensive zone face-off. Here's Hansen. Back towards Duth. Duth steps in. Todd, right wing. Shot out in front. Rebound. Hansen. Todd has it, centers it, but nobody home for Eagan. Good job by Duth to disrupt that rush. Hansen goes down deep to get the puck. Good work. Out front. Todd has it. Outlet pass, kicked away. Duth now off the boards towards CJ. CJ collects. And here comes Vogel. Vogel with another chance. Oh, went between the legs. Quick snapshot just wide. That was a good quick shot there by number 8. Puck back behind the Eagan goal. A little trouble getting it out here. Todd's back there. Long shift for him. Ross has it. And he'll just shoot it all the way down. .950 to go first period. Eagan still up 1-0 on the goal by Vogel. Eagan controls the face-off. Here comes Joyce. Got knocked off his stick. Umlin retreats. Pass up towards Vobel. Caught it on his backhand. Rochester with a good forecheck here. There's Hittner. Hittner with a good outlet pass. Umlin down the left wing. He'll curl on the zone entry. Back to Joyce. Good hard shot. Pad saved by the goalie. And Rochester escapes out of their zone. Back behind, here's Ross. Carry it. Now Hittner has it up on the left wing. Gains the red line, tries to get it up to Ross, and Hittner dumps it deep. Good step there by the defenseman. Hittner right in front. Rebound, where is it? Goalie's down, and he'll cover. So Eagan getting some opportunities right in front of the net. Good traffic.
Come on, Mustang!
17 periods are going to be tough for.
Yes, they are.
I guess they don't have many skaters.
Potential break here for Rochester, but Thomas says no thank you. Knocks that off the forward stick. All the way down. That was tipped, so that's got to be no icing. Yep, they wave it off. Oh, Duth had retreated out of the zone, so back to center. Up to Johnson. Nice pass. CJ tries the toe drag around the defenseman. That didn't work. Thomas pinches in. Hansen with the down below the net. Out front. Just past Johnson's stick. Thomas, good strength by him. Intercepts it. Thomas still has it. They can't get him off it. 1-on-2, and finally they take the puck from Gavin. Bring it around the boards. Good pinch by Duth. He's been doing that a lot lately. Good job by Duth to keep that in. Back to the point again. Thomas keeps it in. Takes the space. High shot off the blocker. Pecor down below. Another outlet pass. Thomas breaks that up again. And shot all the way down. Rochester will go off on a change. Duth off the boards. Out to center. And I believe that's offsides on Rochester. Vobel wins the face-off. Back to Joyce. Joyce up to Hittner, just past him. Scrum right in front of us. Vobel walks away with it. Vobel 1-on-3. Gets through everybody. Puck still loose in front. Oh, down goes Ross at D, but he recovers and Joyce is there to help. And Rochester's offsides again.
Must only let 4 on the bench.
Oh,
Sitting behind him.
board. I didn't see Carstenia down there sitting behind the bench. There he is. And here comes Vobel, left wing. Todd in front as well. Charlie shot just wide. Just missed that far post, and that comes all the way out and all the way down. Ross behind the net. Gets away from a few forecheckers. And here comes Vobel again. Same deal. Vobel down the left wing. Todd in the center. Vobel gets around. Shot. Saved. The goalie didn't know where it was, but he had it. Nice save by the goalie. 6:36 to go. First period. Still 1-0. I don't know what that was. Good job by Duth to keep an eye on that breaking forward. Right out in front. Umlin shoots. Deflected. Rochester trying to sneak a guy behind R&D, but Duth was all over it. Aiden on a hard back check. Knocked that away. Duth goes off the boards. Kept in at the point. And Johnson carries it out. Good job there by CJ to send that guy into the boards. Duth reverses. High off the boards, but kept in. And GT reverses behind the net. His pass got deflected. But here comes Johnson. 2-on-2 into the zone. That's offsides as Hansen was in a step too soon.
Go, Eagan.
Joyce and Ross back on D, and Vobel in for the faceoff. Rochester controls. Rochester has it still in the Eagan zone. Back at the point. Shot comes in. Joyce blocks it with a skate. Turnaround shot just wide. Dangerous opportunity there by Rochester, but they just shot it wide. Joyce lost his stick. The second time that's happened to Cullen. But he soccer-style kicked it into the corner, which definitely helped. Gus is still battling down below. Eagan's got to get it out of the zone here. Hittner there. He tries to backhand it up, but kept in at the point. Shot deep, saved by Eddie. And here comes Gus. Gus and Hittner, 2-on-2. Into the zone, they're onside. Gus tries to get around his guy. Hittner pursues, he'll go back to the point for Ross. Had him on his backhand, but now here's Rochester. 3-on-1 into the zone. Joyce got to get back. Shot off the side of the net. Still back behind. Vobel had enough of that. He'll get it up to Pecor. Good pass by Gus. Here comes number 8, right down Broadway, but Hittner was in a step too soon. Boy, that did not look like offsides to me. Oof, that was a tight call. Hansen, Johnson, Todd, Thomas, and Duth. 5 skaters on the ice for the Wildcats. Here comes CJ. He'll gain this red line. I thought he was going to get it deep, but didn't. Thomas. Shot blocker saved by Rochester's goalie. Thomas still staying down low. CJ pinches. And here comes Rochester into the Eagan zone. Todd was covering back for the pinching Thomas. Duth there as well. And Thomas gets it out of trouble. Nice pass up to Johnson, but he couldn't handle it. Good outlet passing here by Rochester. 3:20 to go first period. Centering attempt off a Hansen skate. Thomas ties up his guy nicely down below, and Hansen drops down to help, and Todd just gets it up out of the zone. But that just turns it over to Rochester, and here they come. They'll shoot it down and go off on a change. Not a lot of possession here, the last shift and a half here. Thomas still battling down below, or on the near boards rather. Johnson comes out with it. Here comes CJ. Todd also at the blue line. Good stick check by Joyce, but they get around him. Pass out front. Shot on net and a save by Eddie.
Good try, Eddie.
2:19 to go, first period. Well, these are long periods.
Oh, it's gonna be,
This game's going to take forever.
yeah.
Shot right on. Eddie makes the save again. Ross has it, turns it over. They tried to wrap it around, and it gets shot out of the zone. Hittner on the F1. Vobel, Umlin there as well. Good job. That caused a turnover. Ross back to the point. He'll shoot just wide. Joyce pinching. And they shoot it down. No icing, must have got tipped. Ross over to Aiden. Aiden wisely just lets it go, and that'll be offsides on Rochester. Defensive change for the Wildcats. Duth and Thomas on the ice now for the final 1:36 of the first period. Here comes Vogel down the right side. Oh, good move by him. Tried to sauce it over to Hittner. That just got blocked. Hittner turnaround shot. He goes down. Hittner still down. He gets back up. Rochester looking for the long outlet pass. Duth intercepts that, but turned it over to Rochester forward. Duth with it again. Looks for an outlet pass to Hittner. Hittner gets checked off that puck, but here comes Charlie. Charlie looks for the shot and just barely put it wide. Good move by Vogel. And here he comes again. Shot deflected high off the netting, so that'll be out of play.
Charlie's got like 10 of 13 starts.
I think so. Vogel's got the mojo going so far. He's had a lot of shots and a lot of opportunities here in the first period. Here's a breakaway for Rochester. In on Eddie. Shot and a goal. So Rochester ties it at 1 with 34 seconds to go in the first period. Right off the faceoff, just a breakout down the ice, and they beat Eddie. And here comes Eagan. Gus down the right wing. His shot deflected high off the glass. Johnson there. Johnson shoots it out front. Puck was sitting there. Gussie tries to backhand it. But Rochester rips it down the ice, and that'll be icing. Oh, maybe not. Came short. I didn't see they had another guy there. 5 seconds to go in the first period. And out of the zone it comes, and that'll do it for the first period. So tied up at 1 here after 1. So we'll do an ice resurface here after the first period. So we'll take an extended break here for a few minutes while they resurface the ice, and we'll be back with you for the second. All right, back with you. Start of the second period. 17-minute periods. This tournament. Hansen, Todd, and CJ, I believe, is on the left. Yep, that's CJ. Here comes Hansen. Off his stick. Duth and Thomas back. On deep. Shot wide. Kept in at the point. Down low, it's intercepted by Thomas. Here comes GT. Flips it up towards Henrik. And CJ turns and fires, but that stays out of the zone. Shot right on, and Eddie will hold. We've got a couple of yellers over there, Fiedler. These Rochester parents like to get after their boys on the ice. Be nice to get a couple goals and quiet that down a touch. Rochester back at the point. Hittner pursues. Still in the Eagan zone. Umlin out towards Vogel. Hittner tried a tip pass, but that failed. And right back down into the Eagan zone down below the goal line. Still down below the goal line. Joyce had it tangled up in his feet. Here's Vogel. Nice pass, just got off the stick of Hittner. Umlin down right wing. Back and forth we go. Here's Umlin down the right wing again. He lost it, but he'll get it deep. Defenseman change. Vogel hits it deep. Hittner's got to get in there. Duth pinches again. Love Duth's action back at right D. Making a lot of good decisions back there. And it's shot all the way down. Let's see if it stays wide of the net. And it does. No icing. I don't know what happened there. Thomas back behind the net. He's being pestered by two guys. Vogel steps in, takes the puck. And he'll carry it out. Hit Pecor. Pecor couldn't handle the pass, and right back down, here comes Rochester. Shot, save by Eddie. Eagan's struggling with catching some passes here so far. Definitely in the first period, and already same story here in the start of the second. Shot deflected by Gus. CJ has it. He looks for an outlet, but that's intercepted. Another shot, saved by Eddie. No shot tracking in the arena on the scoreboard anywhere, but
14-9 Eagan.
14-9 Eagan, is that what you got on the broadcast? Back to the point. Shot just wide. He had Eddie going the other way, and that just missed. Johnson up towards Henny. Henny's got it now. Out to center over the blue line. And he's rubbed off the puck nicely by the Rochester defenseman. Johnson in on the forecheck. Rochester keeps floating this number 9. Done that several times. Thomas just knocks him on his butt. That didn't take much. Thomas, big, strong defenseman, and that kid's pretty small, but he's quick. Rochester gets around Duth. Can't get around Thomas. Back to the D, but that goes off his stick and all the way down. Hittner in on the forecheck. Forward line changes. Hittner causes a turnover to Vogel. Vogel, backhand pass right out front. Oh, what a save. Who had that shot? Was that Todd? What a save. Oh, I don't know how he got over there.
I can't believe that.
That was an unbelievable save. Really good passing there by Eagan. Hittner down low to Vogel. Vogel with a great backhand pass to Todd, who was right on the doorstep, but couldn't bury it. Here comes Rochester on a potential break. Oh, shot just wide. He had that corner. There was room, but he just missed. Joyce tries to get it out, can't. Todd does, up to Vobel. Here comes Vobel, he's got Hittner on the left. Vobel tries to get around, comes in on net, save. And here comes Rochester out of the zone. Attaboy, Char. Good work by Vobel. That kid's a big boy, he can skate. Char just knocked him on his backside. Can't believe that wasn't a penalty, but we'll take it. Here comes Rochester right back down. Ross and Joyce both back on D. Joyce got to tie that guy up out front. Vobel in on the forecheck. Rochester just shoots it down to the Eagan zone where Joyce collects. He'll retreat back behind Eddie. Off the boards, but nobody there for Eagan. 12-17 to go, second period. Still out front. Ross has it. He'll get it up to Vobel, but that goes off his stick. Rochester shoots it all the way down. That'll be icing. Rochester calling the ref over, having a little conversation. I'd love to mic that guy up and see what he's got in his ear right now.
This one should have been called.
Come on, let's go. Let's go!
Nice. I can change it. Commentating if I could put a middle finger up. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell into the mic. This is a ridiculous delay here. Understand he's probably frustrated about that Vobel check, but
Play hockey.
okay, we're done. Let's go. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Exchange numbers. Talk about it later.
Yeah.
Here comes Eagan into the zone. Hansen shot right on. Pad save by the goalie. They knock it out to center. And all the way down the ice. Icing. 11:35 to go. Tie ball game. 1-1. Shots 17 for the Wildcats. 9 for Rochester unofficially. That's the Fiedler count.
It could be a little high.
Could be a little high. It's a goalie, Dad. They tend to be a little high. On shots, that is. Here's the puck. Behind the net, Johnson. Looks to center it. Thomas. Thomas gathers, just rolls off his stick. And Rochester knocks it out to center. Duth there. Oh, Thomas goes down. Hansen there, Duth also there. Duth knocks it back behind the net. Good job by Ruben to cover for Gavin. Shot right on. Eddie makes the save. Good paddle save there by Eddie. And looks like a full line change coming here for the Wildcats. Vobel in on the face-off, comes all the way back out to neutral ice. Pecor on the forecheck. And here comes Charlie, onsides. Charlie, good hard shot, just whistled it wide, high off the glass. Ross knocks it deep. Vobel there, heads up, looking for a pass. He gets knocked off the puck. Joyce pinches and gets beat, but Ross back there to help out and break up that rush. That was a potential 3-on-1. Here comes Vobel again. He shoots, blocker saved by the goalie. Vobel back behind. Shot, oh, just missed the tip in front there for Hittner. Hittner pursues, that guy goes down. Hittner goes down. Carnage. Good hard shot. by number 8, right in on Eddie, and he'll make the glove save and hold.
Good job, Eagan.
Face-off control by Rochester, shot right on, and Eddie makes another save. Hanson, Todd, Johnson, Duth, and Thomas are the 5 on the ice for Eagan. Hanson back behind. Tries to get out front, that's intercepted. Rebound, shot just wide. And CJ pursues, but Rochester gets there first. Thomas elevates it all the way down. No icing. CJ there. He gets tangled up. Hanson backhands it. Down, but not deep. Todd there. Todd has it in the corner. He's got a little time. Looks to center it right through the slot, but nobody there. Thomas, shot, save. Johnson just elects to shoot from down below the goal line. Duth keeps it in for a second. And Johnson on the forecheck. Todd and Thomas both in a battle along the boards. Number 21's got Thomas pinned up. Hanson comes in and he escapes with the puck. CJ banging the stick for the puck. Oh, good forecheck by Hanson. Almost created a turnover right in the slot. Good back check there by Hittner. Knocks that away. He's looking for Vobel and he gets him. Charlie, left side, shot. Oh, saved by the goalie. Comes all the way down, and here comes 24 for Rochester into the zone. Hittner again on a back check. Shot below the goal line. Tied up. Thomas in a battle. 21 walks away with it. He's got space, and Eddie covers. .10 to go. Second period still locked up at 1.
Halfway done.
Not that you're counting. Volvo wins the face-off to, I think that was Cullen. Cullen rips it all the way down, and that'll be icing. Rochester wins it. Shot just high and wide. Aiden blocks that attempt, and here comes Vobel. Vobel with Hittner 2-on-1. Vobel left side, pass over to Hittner, just in his feet. Hittner couldn't collect it. Back to Umland. Rochester gets around Aiden, and here they come, 3-on-2. But Aiden with a good back check to level it out. Shot goes wide. Vobel goes off the boards towards Aiden. Aiden had Hittner streaking, but just past him. Hittner goes in on net. Net causes the goalie to cover for a face-off.
Big's this town.
How big? Not sure. No idea. Got a big old paper mill, Blandon paper mill right in town.
Told me I was in high school.
Gets past Duth's stick, all the way down, and that's icing. .7:22 to go, second period. All right, let's try this again. Hanson, Johnson, Pecor up front, Duth and Thomas. Back at D, Hanson wins it. Johnson, they got a little too close there with Duth, but they keep it in. Clearing attempt goes off the ref. Oh, Thomas, good job by him to keep that puck in the zone. Johnson covering for him, and here comes Rochester with Duth back. Gets past Duth, shot, save, rebound out in front. Still back behind the net. Watch the wraparound. Eddie, glove save. Rebound still loose. It's in the far corner where Hansen collects. He'll just get it up towards Pecor that Rochester keeps it in. Johnson's got a hook there. Yep, they call it. Eagan got hemmed up in their own zone, couldn't get it out, and Johnson takes a hooking penalty. 6:35 to go. Eagan shorthanded for 2 minutes. Vobel, Todd, Ross, and Joyce are the 4 penalty killers here for the Wildcats. Vobel wins it. Joyce back behind the net. He'll try to ring it around, and he gets it out of the zone. Long pass for Rochester. They knock it in. Joyce goes high off the boards. Todd there. And Rochester sets it up, but it comes out of the zone. Pass comes all the way back into the Eagan zone where Ross collects, and he's looking for a breakout attempt. And here comes Vobel. Vobel, Todd's got to get to the net. Vobel circles back. Shot out front. Tip. Todd was right there. He gets pushed down right by the goalie. Good job by Vobel to get that on net. Todd's being harassed in front. He's had his nose right in the goalie's face so far this game. So good shorthanded opportunity there for the Wildcats. 1:21 to go in the Johnson penalty. 5:56 to go, second period. No resurface between the second and third period, so we'll get right back into the action after a short break. Here comes Rochester. They'll get in the zone, try and set something up. Down below the goal line, back to the D. Shot wide. High slot, shot, pad save. Good pad save there by Eddie. Todd collects and he'll rip it all the way down, but that'll be icing on the Wildcats. Good job by that line on the first minute and 11 seconds of the penalty. Good scoring opportunity, and for the most part, kept Rochester wide. Duth has it down below. 2 guys there, 3 guys there.
Nice job, Ruben.
Ruben battling, just excellent work by Duth. He's had a really solid game. Out front, sitting in the high slot. Get it out of there, thank you. Hansen shoots it over towards the boards, and he'll backhand it up and out of the zone. Good hands here by 24 as he comes into the zone. Shot blocked by Duth. Thomas rips it up, kept in at the blue line. D to D. And Rochester gets set up. Good low to high. D to D once again. Get around Hittner. Shot goal. Power play goal for Rochester with 6 seconds to go on the penalty. Rochester goes up 2-1 on the Wildcats. 4:40 to go, second period. Wildcats got some work to do. That was a good move by that defenseman to get past Hittner and high shot. Beats Eddie. Here comes CJ down the left wing. CJ tries to get a shot off, can't. Hansen there, oh, shot just wide. Duth back at the point. He'll get it deep towards Henrik. CJ there on the forecheck. Thomas steps in front of that outlet pass nicely. Gavin gets it into the zone. And Rochester, they're using the boards quite a bit to get these passes out of the zone. Shot, Eddie makes the save. So a line change for the Wildcats. Vobel, Hittner, Pecor, and Ross and Joyce back on D. Eagan won it to Joyce. It got tangled up at his feet, and Rochester takes possession. Now here's Vobel. Vogel and Hittner both get it out. And here comes Charlie. Charlie's got Gus. Charlie gets right around that guy. In, shot, post. Ross gets that long rebound and shoots, and that goes wide. Rochester just sneaking another guy back behind, and that's going to be no icing. Ross with it. He's being pestered by that 21. That 21's a good player. Vogel with it. Tries to go around the guy, and he picks his pocket. Still in the Eagan zone. Rochester with good forecheck pressure here with 3:15 to go in the second period. Eagan down by 1. Long shot blocked out front. Cullen just bangs it off the boards. Puck still in the Eagan zone. Eagan's got to get it out. Here comes Gus has it now down below. I don't know, that just came from Chris. Rochester shoots it all the way down. On net. Thomas looking for an outlet pass. Tries to sneak it through a couple guys to Charlie, but Rochester intercepts. Thomas knocks it off that forward stick. Second time. Hittner tries to backhand it out, but that gets intercepted. Take care of it.
I had the call period.
All right.
I'm not using that scoreboard thing on my phone.
Well, Eagan's going to take another penalty here. Rochester carries it all the way down into their zone. Goalie is off. Sixth attacker on for Rochester on the delayed penalty to the Wildcats. Thomas intercepts. Gus touches. Can we blow the whistle? There, finally we do. I didn't see the penalty. Looks like Hittner's going off. Tripping call on Hittner. 1:38 to go, second period, and a fresh 2-minute power play here for Rochester. Duth has it back behind. He just sinks into the boards and tries to kill a little clock. Still back behind the Eagan net. Let's get that out. And Todd gets that out to center. So Hansen and Todd up front. Thomas and Duth back on D. Todd intercepts. Let's backhand that down. Good work. Now we got to get back. Two guys caught up the ice, and here comes Rochester 3-on-2. Shot, save Eddie. Rebound out front. Shot high. Really good save. I think that might have went off Eddie's mask. High slot. Rochester sets it up. 50 seconds to go. Shot goes off Duth. Over to the corner. Todd pursues. Tries to tie his guy up, but he gets away. And back to the point. Duth tries to knock it towards Todd. Todd knocks his guy down. That could have been a call. Get it out. Still stuck in the Eagan zone. 23 seconds to go in the period. Good backdoor opportunity there by Rochester. Thomas goes down. Todd gets in that guy's way. Duth's just got to shoot this down, and he does. Off the boards, and it goes all the way down for icing. So 2.3 seconds to go in the second period. Defensive zone draw here for Eagan. 3 guys in front of the net. Charlie in on the faceoff. Rochester wins it. And they get a shot, but that's blocked. So after 2 periods of play, Rochester up on the Wildcats, 2-1. All right, start of the third period. 22 seconds to go on the Hittner penalty. Vobel, Joyce, Umland, and Ross killing off the remainder of this penalty. Rochester carries it down below. Ross is there to disrupt. Still in the zone. Umland gets it out. So Hittner back on the ice. Eagan full strength. 16:30 to go. Final period. Rochester into the zone. Shot, save. Good glove save by Eddie. He'll hold.
Man, they've just had a flurry of shots.
Yes, they have. Shots now 21 for the Wildcats, 24 for Rochester. Rochester back to the point. Shoot it down. Thomas there. He'll ring it around the boards. Gets it out of the zone. Pecor on the fork check there, but get past him. Shot in on Eddie, and he'll make another glove save. Rochester wins the faceoff. Thomas tries to carry it out. He's getting hooked. Oh, shot just tipped high. Gus has it now in the corner. Pecor tries to get it out. He's ridden off the puck. Rochester just getting to the pucks faster than our Eagan boys are so far in the last period and a half, I'd say. Weak shot from the point, gets past Pecor, but Rochester still has it down below. Clearing attempt by Hansen. Kept in again. Now Duth has it. Duth reversal. Gets it up to Gus. Gus avoids one guy. Pass back behind CJ, so he couldn't catch it. Onside into the zone. And Thomas has it down below Eddie. He tries to get it out, but that's tipped and intercepted. Right out in front, Eddie comes out to make the save. Blow the whistle. Ooh, that was too close for comfort there. 14:52 to go, final period. Both teams change. Oh, Rochester had control of that faceoff. Todd has it up towards Charlie. Intercepted. Rochester again has it. They are just buzzing. Ross up towards Vobel, who tried to shovel it up to Todd. Onside. Into the Eagan zone. Ross pins his guy up against the boards. Vobel lost his stick. Still a battle, and here comes Charlie. Charlie, Hittner, and Todd on this rush. Vobel into the zone. Todd's got to get right to the net. Charlie gets around the guy, but he knocked the puck away. Shot. Oh, nice glove save by the goalie. Todd right on the doorstep. Goalie letting Will know he had it in his glove. They're still talking. Vobel tries to win it to himself. He does. Pass. Oh, just missed Hittner, and that comes all the way out to neutral ice. Ross, good escape by him. And that's offsides on the Wildcats as Hittner was just over the blue line. Hansen, Johnson, and Umland on the ice for the Wildcats. Rochester controls. Hansen in on the forecheck. Breakouts are just too smooth and easy for Rochester. Once again, shot, high slot. Eddie makes the save. Rebounds out in front. Joyce collects. Joyce up to Johnson. Nice pass by Cullen. Thomas on the ice. Cullen knocks his guy down and takes the puck. Carried it into the zone. Good work. Cullen gets knocked off the puck. That's a penalty. Hansen has it. Eddie's off the ice. We need a sixth attacker. Pecor late to get on the ice, but Rochester touched it anyways. So 2-minute power play for the Wildcats, and we need it. 13:21 to go, third period. We're down 2-1. Hittner coming back on the ice. So who we got? Vobel, Thomas, Johnson, Hittner, and Umland are the 5 on the ice for the power play. Here comes Rochester. Thomas and Vobel both back. Definitely not a penalty. And here comes CJ. CJ with Vobel. CJ tries to get it back to him, but it was a blind pass and nobody was there. Rochester just attacking on this penalty kill. Shot wide, but Eddie makes the save. Hansen on, Hittner off. Ref once again talking to the Rochester coaches. It's been a constant thread. Here comes Hansen. Hansen, Johnson, 2-on-2. We got to get another forward up here. Hansen nicely to Umland. Umland trailing the play. Shot the goal. Nice pass, nice shot. Beats the goalie. 2-1 2-2. Wildcats get the equalizer on the power play. 12:41 to go. Good wrist shot there by Umland. So goals by Umland and Vobel. Problem with the clock here. They got a couple of penalties on the board. We're trying to clean that up. Vobel at center. Scrum at the face-off. Umland dumps it deep. Good hard pressure by him to Johnson. Thomas pinches, and that gets past him. 2-on-1 for Rochester. Duth is the only man back. Shot, saved by Eddie with 21 right in front of the goalie, and he sprays Eddie, and a little conversation out in front, we'll call it. Let's go.
Waking up a little.
That's a big kid, man. That 2-1, he's a big boy. Hansen, Pecor, Hittner, Thomas, and Duth. Shot right off the face-off. Eddie steers that aside. Duth reverses it, but Thomas was in front of the net. Thomas battling along the wall. Gus goes down. Gus lost his stick. That's offsides. Oh, slash.
Gus is going to give it to him.
No, he's got a power play?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hacked Gus.
So Gus got hacked. His stick fell out of his hand.
Stay on the ice, boys!
So Eagan on another power play. 12:01 to go, third period. We still got to figure out this scoreboard situation. They got the rookie crew over on the scoreboard. We got 2 penalties on the board, but only one that counts. Hansen, Hittner, Pecor on this power play. Gavin kept it in. Good keep there by Vobel. He gets it deep. Gus got to win that race. Come on, Gussie. Another keep there by Vobel. Gus shoots it on net, but just easily steered aside. Gus in there again, battling along the boards. Hittner steps in as well. Hittner has it. Oh, I gotta go high there on that one. And it's shot out by Rochester, and here they come. One-on-one, Thomas back. Thomas does not panic. Blocked the shot. Right in on net. That little guy is not going to win that battle against Gavin, so he just needs to move on with his life.
Back to the bench.
Yep, skate back to the bench. Defensive zone face-off won by Hansen. Thomas back behind. He's trying to carry it up. He's getting pestered from behind. Reverses and goes down. Gets it over to Vobel, but that's just past his stick. Johnson with it. 1:12 to go on the power play. CJ tries to go wide towards Todd. Todd, good body to fend off 25. Blocked by Thomas. And he carries it in the zone on sides. Thomas gets around one guy, gets around two. Still out in front. Todd covering for Gavin. And it comes out to center. Here comes Will through center into the zone. Oh, he loses the puck. Got to control that, get it deep. Hansen up towards Todd. Todd, he went down. Hansen goes down, just bodies falling everywhere. 10:30 to go. 27 seconds on the power play. Shot in, and Todd was offsides.
Good power play so far.
Sarcasm's thick over here on video. Vobel, Umlin, Hittner, Thomas, and Ross. Intercepted at center. Here comes Charlie. Charlie down the right wing, gets around his guy. Shot, nice pad save by the goalie. Rebound, shot up, deflected, all the way down. That'll be icing.
Nice game.
Getting tired over there? A little rest?
It's been a long day. Zorba's working out.
Fiedler needs a nap. Offensive zone faceoff. Rochester wins it clean. They'll retreat back behind the net. Joyce pinches. Shot just wide. Rochester's floating guys. Again, they got two guys back on the other side of the red line. So full strength for both sides. Here comes Rochester through neutral. And Vobel has control. Here comes Charlie. Charlie gets around. Shot. Oh, just high. Umlin. Far boards. Down to Vobel. Vobel has some time. Shot. Deflected. Good stick by the Rochester player there. Knocks that Vobel shot high and off the netting. Hansen, face off. Back to Duth. Duth shoots it deep. Johnson back behind the net. He gets knocked off the puck. Three Wildcats down there. Oh, tuck chance by Hansen. Just missed. Thomas pinches and maintains control. Pass out front, knocked away. Duth pinches again. Ruben, good work. It's at least the third or fourth time he's done that today. And he's won every one of them. Duth chases back into his own zone. He tries to get it up towards CJ. Back to Duth. Brings it around the net. Hansen chases. Turnover. Rochester goes low to high. Shot tipped by CJ, and it goes wide. Wraparound attempt, and they score. So that shot got tipped wide by Eagan. Comes back behind the net. Rochester wraps it around, and they score up 3-2 with only 8:33 to go.
Go Mustangs!
Todd back to Ross at D, and here comes Charlie. Hittner and Todd there as well. Vogel tries to get around that guy, and he makes a nice defensive play. Hittner down low. He's got Todd out front. Hittner has it. Backhand. Save. Still loose. Todd chasing from behind. Couple of defenders back, and he gets rubbed off the puck. Rochester still has possession, and they'll get it out to the point, but Vogel intercepts. CJ headed right to the offensive zone, and now here comes Rochester. Cullen knocks that away nicely. Second time Cullen knocks it away. Down goes a Rochester player, and up to Todd. Todd has it. Outlet pass towards Vogel. Vogel into the zone. Good work. Here we go, Charlie. Oh, just fell off his stick. Good reach attempt there by Vogel. Joyce back to the point. Oh, Todd looking to tip that. Todd with a check. Shot just tip wide. And clearing attempt, and here comes Rochester 3-on-2. Tipped off the stick. Good defensive play, and Todd sinks down to knock it off the forward stick. Todd rings it around the boards. Let's see if it can get out of the zone. It does, and that'll be, well, how is that not offsides? Still in the Eagan zone. 7 minutes to go.
Punching CJ in the head.
Cross-checking call on Rochester. Number 23 will go off. So hopefully Eagan can capitalize on this one. Untimely penalty for Rochester. Hansen had it in his skates. Umlin strong on his stick. Thomas pinches, and Rochester gets it out to center. Umlin over to Duth. Duth back to Thomas, and he'll just carry it forward. Thomas still has it. Hansen down below, and he'll just backhand it, but that's intercepted and shot out. They're just beating us to every loose puck. Duth. Off the boards towards Hittner. Hittner, stretch pass. Tipped in by Umland, but he couldn't control it, and right back out to center where Thomas collects. Thomas carries it in. Shot right on. Saved by the goalie. Jesus. Oh. Johnson wins the face-off. Vogel controls. Good patience by him. Thomas, high slot, shot tipped. Gussie was there for the rebound, but it just went past him. Vogel down low again. Oh. Pecor out front. Puck's loose. And Rochester just lazily gets it out of the zone. Thomas with it again. He goes stretch pass towards Pecor. Pecor into the zone. Shot off of a shin pad. Mind your way when I stand there. CJ. Guy dances around him. 21 seconds to go on the power play. Really disjointed here so far. Vogel into the zone. He gets wedged off the puck, and he'll get it back to the point for Duth. Duth. Down towards Vogel, but it goes off his skate out to center. So with just 5 seconds to go, Rochester now full strength. And they get it down, and Rochester will go off on a change. Oh, that's a check. Another penalty for the Wildcats. 4:43 to go, third period. Eagan down 3-2. Johnson's going to go off. Cross check to Johnson. Shot right on. Eddie makes the save. So Ross, Hansen, Todd, and Joyce are the penalty killers for Eagan. Nice job by that defenseman to keep it in. Save. Wow, really nice pad save there by Eddie. Here comes Hansen. Hansen has Todd with him if he can get it. Todd's offsides. Here comes Rochester into the zone with some good speed. Blocked by Ross, and he knocks it over to the corner. Good job by Andy to get in the way of that shot. Cullen, good work to get that up. Cullen will carry it out, and he'll get it to Todd. Todd just shoots it all the way down. Hansen in on the forecheck. And Rochester just floating guys high once again. Here they come into the zone. Ross and Joyce both back. Todd has it. He just flips it up and out of the zone. I think that hit somebody on the Eagan bench on the clearing attempt. 3:37 to go. 55 seconds on the Johnson penalty. Shot high. Eddie makes the save. Boy, they're winning faceoffs and getting shots right away. Thomas clears it high off the boards, and that'll go all the way down, but short of icing. Umland in on the forecheck, almost caused a turnover. Good job by Ruben to step up once again. And here comes Umland with the puck. He couldn't get in the zone because Vogel was there, but Ruben gets in the way of that guy once again and wins a battle. Shot right in on Eddie, and he'll make the save. .256 to go. 14 seconds on the Johnson penalty. He's already standing up in the penalty box, ready to go. Good job by Henrik to force that puck out of the zone. Still tangled up. Rochester into Eagan zone, onside. Duth steps up once again, knocks the guy off the puck for a second. Shot just wide. Thomas knocks it up towards Hittner, but that pass to Hansen just knocked off his stick. Here comes Rochester. They get around Duth, 2-on-1. Pass intercepted by Thomas. Thomas hooked from behind. Here comes Thomas. Hansen and Pecor. Thomas, shot and a goal! What a rush by GT. Ties it up, 2:10 to go. GT on the late goal. Great shot. Levels this game at 3. Shots 28 for the Wildcats, 34 shots for Rochester.
That was awesome.
Let's go, Mustang! Come on, Mustang! Come on!
Hansen, Hittner, Pecor, Thomas, and Duth. Here's Gavin with it. He'll get it up to Hittner. Hittner carries it in the zone, loses it. Right out front, here's Gus, but he gets edged off the puck. Gavin pinches down low. Gussie has it. Shot. Oh! Save. Rebound. Oh, right through the crease. Good pressure there by the Wildcats, and here comes Rochester, but Duth tries to get it out over to Thomas. Thomas just pitchforks that one deep. Thank you, ref. Thomas has it out at center. He knocks it in, but that's offsides. 1:32 to go, tie game. GT staying on the ice after that really strong shift by him. Beautiful goal. So Vobel, Johnson, Todd, Thomas, and Ross. Rochester goes D to D to get it out of the zone to Thomas. He's getting pressure from behind, but he's strong on the puck. Two guys in there. Kept in at the point. Shot. Save. Where is it? Johnson clears it out. And here's Thomas. Thomas up to Vobel. Here's Vobel and Todd. Into the zone. Stay on sides, Will. Vobel gets it in deep, but good back check. Where's the checking call there? Thomas has it. Back to the point. Gets around one guy. Thomas, somebody crashed the net. Couple of guys out in front. Gavin turns, fires, is blocked in front. Rebound. Oh, it's right in front. Johnson has it. Back behind the net. 45 seconds to go. Go high. Umlin. Shot. Tip just wide. Todd tries to get in there. He's his guy. He's tangled up. And it gets out to center. 33 seconds to go. Umlin up towards CJ. Onside. Vobel's got it. Vobel. Backhand attempt. Shot wide. Todd on the rebound. Couldn't get a shot off. Vobel. Back to Todd. Todd has it behind. Tries to get it up to Charlie. 15 seconds to go. Third period. Feverish pace here to end this game. Or to end regulation. Vobel has it back behind the net. He backhands it up towards Hittner. And that'll do it.
I don't know.
Well, nobody's moving.
Must be overtime.
Both benches are staying. I don't know if this registers as a tie. I assume it does.
Coaches aren't moving.
They don't know. I thought it was cool, right?
Boy, that was a
Two pools, right?
quick pace to end the game.
What's that?
Gussie going over to see what's going on.
5-on-5. Get out of here.
Oh, overtime. Ref waved him back to the benches. So we'll see what happens here. Fiedler didn't read the rules, so we don't know what's going on.
But someone got
I bet you Chris Umlin would have read the rules. He would have his dialed in, Fiedler. Just kidding you, buddy.
Yeah, just kidding.
All right, so we're going to have some overtime hockey here in the opening game of the Grand Rapids tournament. Rochester and Eagan locked at 3 after regulation time.
I just kept saying Grand Forks when I was talking about
So we ended regulation here at 29 shots for Eagan and 36 for Rochester. Oh, we're doing a shootout. Well, that's interesting. He waved both teams back to the bench and said overtime, but looks like we got a shootout. Well, maybe not. Okay, good Lord. Let's get this right, huh?
Go team.
Just passing on false information left and right over here. I'm going to wait till they line up before I say anything else. All right, 3-on-3. Thomas, Vobel, and Todd on the ice for the first shift of a 5-minute overtime. Possession's the name of the game, and here comes Rochester into the Eagan zone. Right out front, shot saved by Eddie. Oh, that was a good shot and a good save. Running time on the overtime, or they're just not running time. Vobel has it in his skates. There we go. Go get it. Vobel up towards Todd. Todd goes back to Char, high off the glass. Oh, Char turns it over. Back behind the net. Out front, back to the D. Shot tipped. Oh, good high save. Eddie went up and got that one. Good work by Andrew, Eddie, and net to climb the ladder and go up and get that one with his glove. 4:04 to go. Running time. Overtime. Right out front, Eddie will hold it again. Hansen on, Todd off.
Face off. Overtime to death.
Thomas goes down. Puck back below the Eagan net. Out front, and Gavin intercepts. Here comes Thomas. Eagan with the first rush opportunity. Gavin slows it down. Shot wide. Vobel goes in to get it. He goes back to the point nicely for Hansen. Hansen shot blocked. Thomas with it. Over to Vobel. Vobel shot off the pad. Rebound. Oh, his shot tipped high and up into the netting.
Good pressure, Eagan.
So line change here for the Wildcats. Henny stays on. Umland and Ross. Right off front. Oh, Aiden tried to shoot it, but it got deflected. Ross retreats back to D. He goes and gets it. Rochester guy right out front. Someone's got to watch him. And he floats down below. Ross has it. He circles back behind the net and gets it over to Umland. 2:30 to go overtime. Umland up to Hansen. Hansen comes down the right wing into the zone. Henny gets around his guy. Maintains possession nicely back behind, but turns it over. Rochester tries to get it down, and Umland intercepts. Umland off the boards towards Ross. Ross couldn't handle it. He'll go right back to Aiden. Aiden stretch pass towards Hansen, but just over his stick and all the way down, and that'll be icing. So good outlet pass, just bouncing puck just escaped Hansen's stick and went all the way down. 1:46 to go. Vogel, Thomas, and Johnson. Vogel wins it. Thomas collects. He'll go around to Johnson. CJ's got to hurry and beat that guy there. Vogel knocks it off his stick nicely. Vogel rides him into the boards. CJ steps in. Thomas does as well. Thomas drops it back, but nobody there. Vogel retreats. 1:20 to go. Vogel to Thomas. Thomas off the boards towards CJ, but Rochester's going to win that race. In on Thomas, good stick by him. Vogel picks up the trailer. Guy right out front, save. Excellent save by Eddie. Here's a break chance. CJ on a potential break. He's being chased from behind. Here's Johnson. In on net, shot, save. Johnson still maintaining possession down low. Johnson get it to the point. Oh shoot, here comes a breakaway for Rochester. In on net. Save! What a save on that breakaway by Eddie. 30 seconds to go running time. Boy, Eddie saved the day on that. Face-off, controlled by Rochester. Somebody's got to get a body on that kid. Oh, come on, Hansen. 10 seconds to go. Here comes Hansen down the left wing. Rochester back. Henrik slows it up, and puck gets knocked off his stick. And that'll do it for the overtime session. Couple of good opportunities for each side, but nobody could bury it. Boy, Eddie with an unbelievable save on that breakaway. That kid he's got some moves. He had a couple of moves before that shot, and Eddie kept it out. Unbelievable. Duth giving him a hug. Eddie's getting a lot of props over there in front of the Eagan bench. Puck is sitting at center. Let's see what the rules say.
Shootout.
So shootout time. Looks like Thomas will be the first shooter for the Wildcats. Well, let's switch that up. Looks like Rochester will shoot first. So number 8's the first shooter for Rochester, and here he comes on Eddie. Wrist shot save. So not much of a move there, just went for the old school wrist shot. Eddie stood tall and kept it out. Thomas, first shooter for the Wildcats. And here comes number 4. Goal! Gavin with a nice patient rush there. Picked his spot and buried it. Nice work by GT. Here comes the second shooter for Rochester. That's big number 21.
He does the same move again.
And here he comes on Eddie. Shot was wide. Rochester's missed both. GT scored for Eagan. Hansen on the ice. Here comes Henry. Goal! Wildcats win it in the shootout. Thomas scores. Hansen scores. Wildcats walk off with a shootout victory in the first game of the Grand Rapids tournament. Excellent game in goal by Eddie. Good game by the Wildcats, scoring late in the third to tie it up and getting the victory in overtime. Eagan wins it 4-3 in overtime.
Thank you, sir.